Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Faceless Strategist, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. In the last episode, we actually went running, and now we're back in class. Getting up from my seat proves to be more of a problem than I anticipated. My legs are killing me from this morning's run. Maybe doing this with enemies isn't such a hot idea after all. Still, the run is giving me one hell of an appetite. I'm halfway down the hallway to the cafeteria where I've got my lunch with me. Whereas Sophia provided me with some prepackaged stuff when I moved in, and a good thing too. The hallway's packed with students headed for the cafeteria. Going back is like swimming upstream, but I've got an appointment to keep on the rooftop. Takes me a moment to find the staircase leading up to the rooftop, but I'm ready to bet that Miriam aren't up there by now anyway. In fact, I think I saw Amy among the bodies in the hallway headed for the cafeteria. Step out of the door to the roof and take a deep breath. The fresh air blowing against my face and body almost makes my leg hurt less. If I'm upside down, part of me wants to be surprised that Rin's already up here. What are they going to accomplish? Things in the clouds. Can I just look at them right side up? Rin rolls her eyes in something approaching exasperation. Then I want to get a new perspective. Is upside down really a new perspective? Huh, that got rather gun and really looks expensive. You may have a point, maybe sideways. As Rin lays down on the bench to look at the sky, I give up. Fortunately, Amy chose the moment to burst through the door carrying 2 bags. She nearly takes the door off the hinges. Sorry it took me so long, there was a ton of people in line. She drops the first bag in front of Rin and takes a seat on the bench next to her. You buy Rin's lunch for her. Sometimes, yeah, I'd have Rin buy my lunch for me in return, but I'm not sure how she'd carry it. But I never buy her lunch. Is Rin offended by Miss comment? She doesn't show it, and Miss sniffs. How ungrateful of you. I'm not sure whether they were joking with one another or if I met this in the beginning of a cat fight. The girls stared at one another for a few tense moments before breaking into smiles. Tell me, do you think being upside down is a new perspective on things? Didn't I already have this conversation? Amy looks thoughtful, apparently giving the question some thought. After a deep and profound pause, she speaks. I have no idea. Well, at least she's as lost as I am. Hey, so you're coming to the track meet, right? The question comes out of the blue and catches me off guard. I don't know yet. Honestly, so I went through all the trouble letting you run with me. The money you won't even show up at my track meet. Wasn't she the one that asked me to run with her? Actually, she didn't even give me a choice in the matter. Wait, no, I didn't say that. She blames me if I just agreed to give her $1 million. So you will come after all, that's great. I didn't say that either. I'll be going too, so I'll make sure he comes, Amy. Good idea, Amy. We can get some food or something after the meet's over. I feel like I've just been conned, but not by these two, more like by some outside force pushing me irrevocably towards my destiny. Or maybe I shouldn't read books that feature conspiracy theories so heavily, otherwise I might end up sounding like Kenji. Still, I suppose that I got to show up now. I don't think I could stand against both of them being disappointed. I never hear the end of it. So basically, this entire game is pleasing women, that is, shutting up women so they don't nag at you. More or less is what he's doing. I mean, next week, silly, I just told you a few days ago. No, you didn't. I forgot. Well, you won't forget to come though, will you? Of course, I wanted to make a note on a calendar or something. In notes sagely. That's probably a good idea, you know, unless time changes its course. It can do that. Then gives a non-committal shrug. Hasn't yet, but you never know. This time it's Amy who gives a shrug. I suppose it can be helped if it happens. Unless you're a time traveler or something. Don't actually think that could happen, do you? I don't think we do we? Rin shrugs again. That seems to be her default response to everything. I suppose not, but I reserve the right to change my opinion at a moment's notice. For Rin, this statement makes a disturbing amount of sense. The fact that I realize this now frightens me a bit. I wonder if Amy gets this feeling all the time. If she does, she's not showing it though. Amy merely nods. As expected. What is that supposed to mean? This time it's Amy who shrugs. It's like she's using his own weapons against her. Your response is the sort of thing I expect from you, that's all. Am I really that predictable? Amy smile seems to bored and unclothing. No, it's just that your unpredictability is pretty predictable. Well, that's alright then. I don't get the chance to see whether Rin's being serious or not as the bell rings. I didn't notice the lunch period slipping by at all. Hanging out with these two was far too interesting. Amy jumps up, looks of panic on her face. Oh no, I need to stop by my room to pick up my notebook for the next class. Don't you wish you had a time machine now? Rin seems rather smug as she delivers this line like she just won an argument. Amy ignores Rin's comment. Sorry, sir, but could you make sure our garbage gets thrown away? I usually clean up myself, but I got to run. Sure, no problem. Amy darts away with an urgency I'm starting to expect from her. When asking why she couldn't help, she already seems to be preoccupied with something else entirely as she wanders off. She's probably used to Amy taking care of the cleanup. For some reason, I doubt Amy's ever raised the issue with her. Cleanup for lunch doesn't take long, so I have plenty of time to toss our garbage and get to class. Misha greets me with a wave and devious grin as I walk through the door. Didn't see you in the cafeteria, Hitchan. Yeah, I decided it was too crowded there. Misha's gonna get you invited. Oh really? Are you sure you want to participate in illicit rendezvous? What are you talking about? You were on the roof, right? With both Rin and Emmy, no less. You Casanova, you. We just had lunch, that's all. Misha burst into laughter, drawing the attention of several of my classmates. Wahaha, you're so dull when you blush like that, Hitchan. She gives me a conspiratorial wink. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. There's no secret. Oh, Misha seems disappointed and then brightens up again. Time will tell. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but blessedly our teacher comes in and the class starts. Another day of classes finally dragged itself to a close. Especially, I managed to stay awake for the whole day. Pretty sure that counts as a miracle. My legs seemed willing to stand up for a moment. I guess the run took a lot out of me. Head down the hallway and make my way to my room. I sit down and half-heartedly chip away at my homework for a while, feeling like a vulture picking at a particularly unsavory carcass. I know this is what it is, but it's not sure that it shouldn't be ordering takeout instead. I don't think I can take this, but it's important to get my work done. Now let's see what I was supposed to be looking over again. I know it's a losing battle, but I fight it anyway. Halfway through my math homework, I put my pencil down. This isn't working. I need a distraction. Unfortunately, my options for distractions are rather slim. I'm not in the mood to read right now. Kenji is unusually out of his room at the moment. But until I got through, I just ended up doing work for those two. And heaven only knows where everyone else is, except for, well, I suppose that's an option. I grab my shoes and head for the track, and it's probably down there. Track practice just ended as I arrive at the track. The sun's beginning to dip low in the sky. Has it really gotten that late already? What are you doing down here, Lisa? Trying to spy on me, have you? I give a shrug, to be honest, not sure why I'm down here. I didn't have anything better to do. Figure that's about right. At the moment, I'm the only person I can think of who I could visit. So I'm your last resort, am I? Nobody cool around, so I'll just go see Amy, if that's what you thought. He actually looks angry. A chance for some teasing of my own presents itself. Actually, yeah, I guess you are. Amy paused, fighting her eyes to give the maximum amount of puppy dog resemblance. Kidding, I was kidding. You're not here to stalk me. Wait, what? That's not what I meant. Why would I stalk anyway? It's not like you require stalking. You're not stay put in class, you don't hear, right? Amy laughs at this comment. Well, you're not a lot wrong, I suppose, but you forgot about eating to do that too, you know. I'm not conceding the point. Plus, I hang out with her someplace too, so really it might take some effort to stalk. What do you two do together anyway? Don't seem to have a lot in common. She puts her hands on her hips and assumes a superior air. That's what you think, I got all sorts of hidden hobbies, you know? Or really, like what? Amy puts her head to one side and she's trying to remember what she does in her free time. Well, Rin and I go shopping sometimes. Hell, I guess that makes sense. Amy's a girl after all, but Rin comes with you. We usually swing by the art supply store. Well, she likes the music store that sells all kinds of weird sounding stuff. She says it helps focus her. That makes a little more sense. I see. Any other hidden hobbies? Amy wags a finger at me. No, why would I go and reveal all my dark secrets so we hardly know one another? Somehow I think that's all that Amy has in the way of hobbies. Still, I don't think my question's been answered. Even if you do have a few hobbies, I still don't see why you hang out with Rin so much. I mean, she's kinda weird, isn't she? This comment causes Amy to laugh loudly. Ha, that's the understatement of the year. So, I mean, you're a lot better conversation since we would hang out a lot of you. I think I only ever seen you with Rin. Every season usually depends. Hey, I hang out with plenty of people around 3 and you just don't see me doing it because I was in your classes. Okay, but that still doesn't explain why you hang out with Rin. Why are you so hampered about Rin? I'm not even sure why I want to know this. I guess it's because lunch was so strange. I was just looking for a moment very Rinish. It's because we have similar outlooks. To ask me the least likely answer to my question, that would be it. What do you mean? It's like, okay, Rin paints and stuff, right? Yes. I'm not sure where this is going. Well, I run. And? That's why we're similar. Well, she runs because she has no legs. She paints because she has no arms. You lost me. Maybe Franz is trying to figure out her answer. Well, maybe it's that we do things for the same reasons, huh? You know, we follow our passions, so you're passionate about running and he's passionate about art, is that it? Well, sort of, let me think. Well, Rin explained it to me once, but I don't know how much of it I followed. Not surprising, I think an explanation for Rin would probably confuse anyone. She said we both chase after an extreme, like she's always trying to find a new way to show a particular feeling or something, and I run because of the feeling I get from it. Since we don't allow ourselves to be slowed down by anything, we make a connection based on that. What do you mean slowed down by anything? It looks fine as points to her legs, you know, because I'm a runner and a painter even without arms, so we respect each other's determination. And that's why we hang out, I think. Well, I'm not sure that made any sense to me, but from a mischievous expression, she's not sure about it either. Honestly, it's not something I think about much, we just get along. I think that's really all that matters. I suppose she's got a point there. Another question strikes me, since I've got nothing better to ask it. So what got you into running anyway? Well, I've been running since I was very little. My dad was a runner, so as soon as I could walk, he started teaching me how to run. It was our father-daughter thing, you know? Our mutual hobby. Shadow catches her face, and I'm shocked to see her looking sad. Something happened between them. Man, I don't have a lot of time left. Sorry, but I got a few more laps in before I go see the nurse. She raised herself around the track, hair streaming in the wind. It seems to me she's going a lot faster than she was this morning. As she rounds the track, I catch a glimpse of her face. It is much the same as this morning, but her eyes seem to have taken on a harder edge. I guess she's right. I don't really know much about her. I watched her around for a little while and then set up to head back to my room. Hey, she's just plenty of ways to catch my attention. Don't forget same time tomorrow morning. Got it? Got it? Head back to my room. Homework beckons. Ah, yes. Homework. Can't sleep, but by this time my mind is kept awake, staring at the ceiling in the hollow darkness of my room. I can relate. I guess desperately for a thread of thought, hoping that I can run my brain into the ground. All I can think of is how I can't think of anything. This is not productive at all. Although this is a side effect of my medication, though it seems odd for it to take so long to show up. Then again, maybe I'm just not used to. In your surroundings, I like to think, I don't know, but for whatever reason, I'm awake and I shouldn't be. This is ridiculous. Ignoring my body's stiffness, I get out of bed and look at my clock. 4 in the morning, last time I checked it was only 1, so maybe I slept a little. I don't know. I throw on some clothes and head out of my room. A walk might do me some good. I'm surprised at how chill. Oh, I nearly threw up there. Oh, that's disgusting. Ah, the yogurt is killing me. Ugh. Surprised at how chilled the air is compared to the relative warmth of the day. I can almost see my bed as I wander the campus waiting for the sun to come up or for me to fall asleep. At this point, either option works for me. I find myself at the track where for the first time Emmy's not out running. I suppose that makes sense, it's too early even for her. The bleacher seats are cold, but at this point I like the sensation. The sun is starting to show its face over the horizon, and I know with an awful certainty that I'll get no more sleep tonight. The sunset is technically rays start to warm me up. Or to do when the ground begins to steam slightly. My mind calms down a little. Someone's shaking me. Hey, wake up, huh? Where, what? Guess I fell asleep after all. What are you doing out here? You're going to catch a cold or something. I'm I'm confronted by Amy, who bends over me with a word expression. I'm still a little groggy, so my spine comes out in a mumble. Couldn't sleep, watch the sun come up. Sounds like something Rim would say. I sharp feeling the stiffness that's come of sleeping on a bench for a few hours. Is it? I wouldn't know. Evan grins at my somewhat cranky response. So I couldn't sleep, eh? Obviously need to run you harder today. Even though I've only known her for about a week, this seems very Amish response to the problem. Hey, my body was plenty exhausted after yesterday. My mind was just racing, that's all. I don't see the difference. If you run hard enough, your brain will get tired too. I'm seriously questioning the wisdom of doing this first thing in the morning. I don't know if my guys will be able to handle me tiring my brain out like that. Pulls me up from the bleachers with a surprising stake was on her size. Now come on, I said we got work to do. I don't actually know if I'm up for that, to be honest. I mean, I obviously didn't get much sleep, and what the sleep I got was on the bleachers. I don't know, should I really be running? Amy glares at me. Good heavens. What about the course you should be running? How else would you expect to work out the kinks? Thinking on the bleachers, for heaven's sake. The best way to get that soreness out is to run around a little. Now stop hiding in the bleachers and get down here. There's no arguing that. I'm pretty sure she'd kill me if I didn't do as she said. Get to my feet and hop down to the track. Sun is warming things up rather nicely, I think. Amy and I begin to scratch out, and I find myself once again hard pressed not to stare. This is how I have to wake up every day. I might be able to get used to this. You know, he said it's not polite to stare. I wasn't staring, I swear. I raise an eyebrow and considers me for a minute, as if evaluating my response. There's a brief moment where I'm afraid for my life. Then she smiled loud, shaking her head slowly. As you have to deny so strenuously, it's supposed to clap my hands together and go for a change of subject. So that's enough stretching, right? Amy gives a casual shrug. Do you feel stretched? That's really how you tell. Well, I do feel up to the run, if that's what she means. Yeah, I feel ready to go. Same as yesterday, okay? We'll just run for a mile at a steady pace. Don't worry about going really fast, just worry about keeping the pace. Got it? You're the boss. Amy begins again, and we take off around the track. Think I'm going to die. To be fair, I can totally relate. Usually when I go running, I want to die as well. And whenever I'm on the treadmill, I just wish I would have a heart attack and die. And that is sort of the normal reaction that you get. But by the end of it, I do feel pretty good, so... Not even done with the first lap and my legs are on fire, my breath is coming in a ragged gasp, I can feel sweat pouring down my brow, and we only just now rounded the second turn. Come on, so you got 3 more laps to go. I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I think I might hurl. Somehow we're on the second lap and he's not even sweating. How come she didn't do this so effortlessly? For some reason I'm still moving, she's like a machine. Third lap, what happened to the second? Almost there. Liar, we got another 2. Nothing to be done. I can't do this. Where's the one that begins running backwards? Base is a masculine that surprises me. Never say that. Say that you'll have already lost. Keep moving. If you're alive, you can keep moving, damn it. Whoa, language, we're on the 4th lap now. She really seems to want me to keep going. Legs move, move, move. They feel so sluggish. I mean, the mother of molasses or tar. I can't go on, I'll go on. Final stretch is how good all you got. Pump my legs as fast as they'll go. They keep refusing to obey my commands. Somehow I keep moving. I can relate somehow I finish. That's it, I knew you had it in you. The anger at me showed laugh ago is gone, replaced with pride. She's voiced aggravating like she just won the gold medal or something. I stagger to stop and fall to my hands and knees, gasping for air. My heart is pounding far harder than it has in a long time. Oh, I don't think it's done this since. Oh god. Please slow down. Just slow down, stop racing. God, for some reason I feel a grin crossing my face. This is how I die, huh? Trying to stay healthy. How ironic. I'm all ready to give up right there. But then I feel my heart slow down, 2 hands grab onto my arms and tug upwards. I look up to see Amy standing over me with a mixture of delight and worry. On your feet, come on, you'll never catch your breath that way. Somehow I managed to stand. I try to raise my arms above my head, but they feel like lead. I start to walk around the track while Amy keeps close to me like she's afraid I'll fall over or something. She may not be far off. I feel terrible and say so. Amy, last bet you finished, didn't you? And you couldn't, but you did. Isn't that worth it? I'm not sure, and I don't really have the breath to say so, but that small grin I felt on my face earlier hasn't left. So what if my heart's weak? I still survived this morning. Maybe I'll survive tomorrow too. That's a nice outlook. So this becomes apparent that I'm not going to suddenly keel over. Amy takes off on her sprints. I don't know how the hell she can manage to sprint after running a mile, but I guess she's in much better shape than me. Once again, as I walk around the track, I can't help but watching Amy sprint. It's weird, but she's like a different person when she's pushing herself. Last time I noticed her eyes, but this time it's her mouth that catches my attention. She's not wearing her normal grin, she's still smiling, but there's a tightness to it. It's almost grim, like she's fighting a losing battle, but doesn't care. She seems to be running harder like she did yesterday. Sweat has started to pour down her face, and she keeps going. Her mouth finally opens as she can no longer get enough air from her nose. As she passes me once more, legs bumping, arms swinging in time, and her lips slightly parted. She looks beautiful. After we both taken laps around the track to cool down, Amy changes back to her usual self. The chest fresh and so in her is gone. Not bad today, he saw. There's almost admiration in her voice. What do you mean? I would have stopped if he hadn't yelled at me. Amy calls little, seemingly embarrassed about her outburst. Sorry about that, I just can't stand to see people give up, especially with something like this. Saying can go on and silly when you're obviously going on while you're saying it. That's what this is all about. But saying silly things. Amy sticks her tongue out at me. Idiot, I mean showing that you're alive. Showing I'm alive. I didn't know it had to be so painful, but it does feel pretty good despite that. You said this is one of the hardest days. What do you mean? Every start of workout is difficult the first day, really hard the second day, and then the third day is easier. So you'll get the days that are really hard, but they'll pop up less and less. This will actually get really easy, huh? Yeah, of course, but then you have to increase the difficulty, you'll never get ahead. You just get complacent and you lose the sense of accomplishment. So you'll have to run more than just 4 laps, huh? Yep, but not for a while, you have to be careful, no, you know? What starts Amy, her face lights up. Got it. Got what? You can come with me to see dinner, that way you won't fall over dead or anything. How charming. Well, right now, of course, you'll need a shower or anything, right? We don't have much time then. Give my hand, she's off, pulling me along with her. My goodness, but you're in a hurry today, aren't you, Emmy? I have no idea how we got to know yourself so fast, but here we are. The nurse grins at Emmy and seems to be completely ignoring me. You've got plenty of time to take a shower and get to class, you know. There's no need to run for the hallways like that, I can hear it coming a mile away. Somehow it doesn't seem like he's actually scolding Emmy at all. But this is sort of a routine between the two of them. Emmy does a passive imitation of remorse. I'm sorry, I won't ever do it again. The rest of me both laugh at some private joke. Suddenly sees that he notices me. Ah, hello, Hisao. What brings you here to? Well, Hisao's officially joining me on my morning runs. I start to explain, but then he cuts me off. But he might need to visit just so he doesn't die or anything. Nurse raised his eyebrows in mock horror. Yes, absolutely put me on the job fast, wouldn't it? Well then, Hisao, let's have a look at you. Get up your shirt, would you? So I'm very conscious of the fact that Emma is in the room with me and blush in spite of myself. The nurse seems to sense my discomfort, but only seems to amuse him. A bit shy, are we? He makes an apology about Emmy. Sorry, Emmy, I tried to get you a free show, but it doesn't seem to have worked. Emmy stiff inside and fires like we're not inside him. You're an asshole. Emmy bows to me apologetically. I'll wait aside, okay, so. Tell me that it's not really a big deal, she doesn't have to leave, but she's already at the door and the nurse is laughing as he watches her go. Still got it, huh? I don't follow. He laughs again like he's in some sort of joke that's over my head. I guess you'll get her posted. It's a competition since we had going on for a while now. That sounded a lot worse than it actually is, come to think of it. I wasn't going to say anything. No, you're right, I should fill in so that you don't get the wrong idea. I'm actually relatively new here, you see. I got hired at the same year Emmy started going here. Before that, I worked with Emmy during her initial rehab following her accident. Hold on, what? Yeah, damping her legs after a really nasty car wreck, it nearly killed her and succeeded. He shuts up a relative blinker saying this is a really piece of news. Well, that's not my place to say anyway, we've known each other for quite a while now. So we have slightly more familiar actually than strictly professional. If he's embarrassed like he's done something stupid. I guess he's really worried about that. I've had to let him know it's not a big deal. No worries, I promise I'm going to be discreet. I had been wondering about what caused them to lose her legs, and that was one of the scenarios I thought of. Well, there's so many ways that could have happened, but actually hearing about the facts is still a little shocking. Well, thanks, you're a good kid. So I can see why I became friends with you. This guy's indomitable, you know. What do you mean? You didn't see her learning to walk. She'd go off for much longer than the others in the hospital. She refused to quit. Normally it takes years to get to the point where you can even think about running again, and we did it all in about a year. I almost seems proud of her, like a father who watches his daughter win a competition or something. Hell, she probably have done it faster if not for the fact that we wouldn't let her. Why not? Because she'd go for so long that her legs would start bleeding where they met her prosthetics. It's a real concern, it's why she comes by every day after she runs. To say nothing of the risk of infection if her legs get caught up and her prosthetics are dirty. But enough about that. If we don't get you on your way soon, I will think we're up to something. Says this, he gives a wink and begins checking my heartbeat. The stethoscope is way too cold. He really should have heated it up or something before he used it. After a few months, he leans back satisfied. That did sound pretty good to me, so you didn't have any chest pains we were out running, did you? No, not really. I had some trouble catching my breath though, and my heart was racing by the end too. Not as far as I say this, but then shrugs. It's probably just because you're out of shape, but if you don't improve, then you should let me know, okay? Don't push yourself too much, and of course, if you have any chest pains, come to me immediately, right? Put my shirt back on and the rest is out of the doorway to call in at me. What took you so long? I'm going to be late. Just give me a significant look. I'm just seducing this out, that's all. What? Come on, what have I told you about seducing my friends? But I have to be sure about this, but instead she seems merely annoyed, scolding us if she were a child sending cookies. Meanwhile, you are trying hard not to blush at the nurse's innuendo. Try not to do it again, though I fear young Giselle may be lost to the female gender forever. Not freaking likely. Maybe to say to all of you, it was funny, didn't I? Oh, okay, Sammy does talk to the nurse about a lot of stuff. I should probably get moving. Crap, he's got a point. It looks like I only got half an hour. Thanks for your time. I'll see you later, Amy. As I head down the hall, I can just barely hear his voice drifting after me. Amy, you got to be more careful. Going back to my room and shower in record time because somebody had already been out for 4 hours and class hasn't even started yet. This is going to be a really, really long day. I can relate. Hope I don't fall asleep in class. You're disgusting. The morning sunlight streaming through my window wakes me up instead of my alarm, and I realize that it must be Sunday. Amy's Khan is gonna give me the weekends off from my morning runs. I don't know if I woke up at all yesterday or just through the entire day, while I was going in protest as I lever myself out of bed. All this training has really taken it out of me. I still can't deny that Amy wasn't lying to me. It has gotten a little easier. I've been worried that the runs would start to wear on my nerves, but thus far I haven't minded them that much. Well, it's only been a week, so what's plenty of time for me to start dreading the sound of my alarm in the morning.